I finally moved to Chicago. I am back. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda. I just moved to Chicago from New York City, where I lived for 2 years. I am originally Italian, in case you are new here. I am completely new to the city. I just wanted to give you a quick update. We travel safe from New York to Chicago, even though it was a little bit of a nightmare to travel with 2 cats in cabin. We had a few problems. We requested a private screening room for the cats because when you pass through check-in, we didn't want to hold the cats because they're quite skittish. So you have the right at the airport to request a private room, but we were denied this room, which is totally within our right. We were at LaGuardia Airport. So we had to initiate a formal complaint. We lost a lot of time until they finally took our case seriously and they offered us a private room. But obviously you can imagine the tension, our cat screaming. It was very busy. The journey didn't start on the right foot, so it was quite stressful. The flight was 2 hours delayed because apparently in Chicago there was a storm, probably a tornado even, so they were sending the message to delay the flight. I would have loved to tell you it was a smooth sailing, but it wasn't. But that means that when we finally arrived, we were very happy to finally be here, and especially waking up the morning after and be like, okay, we made it. The worst is behind us. I haven't posted for a couple of weeks because as soon as we arrived, we have been looking for an apartment. My husband has started to work straight away and me have been very busy. I've been filming though. I have been filming my last day in New York City, a bit of the travel and a bit of my first few days here in Chicago. So without further ado, I'm gonna roll some clips. I want to warn you, I look very disheveled in the next clip, so jump scare alert. I was a mess because it was literally the night before we were leaving from New York to Chicago, so yeah. I was debating if to actually show you that footage because yeah, I probably never looked that messy in my life, especially on camera, but because in this channel I show up as I am, real, so I was like, okay, let me put this footage online and show you guys the real me, as I always do. From now I'm gonna try to keep with the regular schedule, but if I skip some weeks, don't hate me. Obviously we still gonna need to move to our permanent apartment and we still need to pick up the routine, so if I will skip 1 or 2 weeks sometimes, I think this is normal, and as soon as the routine will pick up, I will also pick up with the regular schedule, but I will try to keep up. But yeah, I love to be back, and I hope you will enjoy this new chapter in Chicago. If any of you is from here, or if any of you know the city, please send me any recommendation, things to do, places to eat, coffee shops, thrift shops, anything where I should go, because as I told you, I don't know anything about Chicago, I don't know anyone here, so please, any suggestion, any recommendation is very welcome, and please subscribe, follow me in this journey into the unknown. Let's see where I'm gonna end up. Also, little spoiler alert, at the end of this video you will see a sneak peek of the apartment that we choose, because yes, I already found our apartment and I am so happy, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna leave you to the video. Love you guys. It's Thursday, 12th of March. Tomorrow morning we are leaving to Chicago. I just wanted to check in, let you know that yesterday we had the movers coming in, packing all our stuff, and probably you hear some echo in this apartment. Today we had the cleaners coming. I highly recommend these lovely cleaners that we had. This is not sponsored, but I found this new cleaning company online. They had a very fair prices comparing to other companies. They did an excellent job. I'm gonna put the name here on screen. I definitely recommend. If you are New York City based, they also do weekly or bi-weekly cleaning everywhere in New York City. I'm gonna do a quick empty apartment tour, since you saw my New York City apartment tour previously, and then that's it for today. We already packed the luggage for 1 month. I didn't even tell you, but we have a 1 month of temporary housing when we arrive in Chicago tomorrow, and during this month we are responsible to look for a permanent house. We already have some viewing booked for this weekend. I am so excited to see some property in Chicago. And yeah, this is it. But I don't have the energy to talk much today. I'm so sorry. It's getting dark here. It's snowing today. Here's the entrance. On the left, you have this huge wardrobe, like closet, where there was a lot of space for bags and jackets. There's also a safe up there. And here another closet. Here we have the bathroom, shower here. Not the best bathroom, but the classic New York City apartment, tiny bathrooms, but a very good, actually. Oh, let's see if I can do this without doing a disaster. It's a very good solution. A lot of storage. It looks dirty, but it's not dirty. Everything has been cleaned perfectly by the cleaners. It's just old. Here's the cat kennel, by the way. They will be flying with us tomorrow in cabin. So let's see how this goes. I am a bit terrified, but it's good. So here's the stairs that a lot of you guys liked when I show my apartment tour. Then you go up. Here there was my husband. Little closet, he doesn't need much. Sorry for the darkness. This house didn't have much wall lights, but we had a lot of floor lamps that we bought, because there's no lights in here, as you can see. So we kind of bought lights and we attached them here. Sorry, I don't know how to say it, and I don't have the energy to find my words today. Is a shadow sleeping on one of the luggages, but yeah. So here was our bedroom, and this was my closet. This was the sun deck. Nice views. And here we have the living room. And here we have the kitchen. The one thing that we're looking for in the next apartment is definitely the kitchen separate from the living room. We wanted a dedicated room for the kitchen. Here's the views that we had. And you might be wondering, Linda, but I didn't see a bed in your apartment anymore. Where do you sleep? On the floor? On your luggage? Like your cat? No, we are staying in an hotel. Last night and tonight we have been staying in an hotel here. Close to home, because obviously we need a bed. Even though I look like I have not been staying in a proper bed, but I have been sleeping in an hotel. So after I finish here, I'm gonna go back to the hotel, and the cats are gonna stay here. And then I'm gonna come back picking them up tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go to LaGuardia Airport and flying to Chicago. I will be chatting with you whenever I will be chatting with you next. Hey guys, you ready for the airplane? Within the first few days, we already went to see a lot of apartments. I'm gonna show you here a couple of them just to give you an idea of pricings and the type of property that they're on the market here in Chicago. This one was a lovely 2-bedroom apartment in Logan Square, which is the area where we want to live in. We really love the hardwood flooring and the bright windows. But ultimately the living room slash dining room was too small. There wouldn't have been space for both the dining table and the sofa with the TV. We did love the separate kitchen and the patio deck that we could have used for outdoor barbecues, a bistro table and hosting. We were kind of undecided, but ultimately we decided not to put an offer for this unit. The price was $2,600 per month. Another property that we liked was in Bucktown. We really loved the vintage features in this one, the bright and open double parlor, and we loved that they were renovating as we went to visit. Unfortunately, the kitchen wasn't very modern. The appliances were also a bit old for our liking. The 2 bedrooms were very, very small and unfortunately not bright at all. So because of this, ultimately it was a no. The price for this apartment was $2,650 plus bills. Bathroom was also very, very outdated. We just didn't like the bathroom as well. And finally, this is the apartment that we fell in love with, we put an offer for, and we've been accepted! I am so excited to show you this place and give you all the details and start decorating with you and take you along for the journey. Please subscribe and stay tuned for the next video, which will be an empty apartment tour. Thank you for watching as always and see you in the next one. Bye!